Yeah, Liverpool's nicer. Sorry, London people.
Come on, Garrett, what are you saying?
So, hello and welcome back to the Red Shutter Club. I don't know when I started doing that. We're recording these very out of order, so welcome to the chaos that is the second half of filming. I'm here today with the lovely Zara.
Hello, hello.
The lovely Zara with the lovely glasses.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank
all
you.
in green. You and
Yes.
Ellie Burke with your green.
Of course, it's gotta be green.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So Zara, you're a musician here in Liverpool.
I am indeed.
Would you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah. So I'm here in Liverpool for uni. I'm actually from London, and I do like sort of indie folk music, based on like my experience of being like mixed race and queer and all that good stuff. Hell yeah. Yeah, I was talking about this the other day actually. I don't write songs about people. I just write songs about like stuff.
Fair.
Yeah, because like my housemate is also a like musician, and she writes songs about like people, and I just don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, to be fair, I will make up people to talk about stuff.
That's also fair. Yeah, yeah, fair.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, best of both worlds.
Oh goodness. So why Liverpool?
That's a really good question. I just love Liverpool as a place. Like the city's really walkable, which is nice. Because obviously London tubes are not the one. Yeah.
It's not it. Sis.
Yeah, and it's just got like a really great music scene, and like the people here are just so lovely.
Yeah.
Like everyone's just so nice. Yeah, it's just a really great city. I really love it.
Plus, I mean, for music alone.
Yes, literally. Yeah,
Insane.
there's like a gig going on like every night.
Yeah.
It's insane. Yeah,
So, how long have you been in Liverpool?
2 years now.
Oh, very
Yeah,
nice.
it does not feel like that, but
No.
it's been 2 years.
Oh my god, I've been here 4 and it feels like I came over yesterday.
Yeah,
It
literally.
Really does.
Yeah.
But it also feels like I've been here forever.
Yeah, no, I completely get you. Like, it feels like I've lived here my whole life, but
Mhm.
also I haven't been here for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've been in the music scene pretty much that whole time, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was in the music scene in London before I moved here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be an interesting comparison.
Yeah, Liverpool's nicer. Sorry, London people. But yeah, no, like, yeah, Liverpool's much more friendly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, expand upon that. What are some of the differences? What makes it more friendly here?
So you know when like you do gigs with people, and like you're playing like, you know, on like a set with them, like people in Liverpool actually talk to you. Like I feel like the gigs I did in London, like, you know, everyone just sort of gets up and plays and then goes, and like nobody talks to each other. Like it's like so
Awesome.
unfriendly. Yeah, and like Liverpool, I've made like some of my like best friends through like just playing gigs with them. It's great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how we met. That's
Cute.
how I've met most of my friends as open mics.
Ah, cute.
Well, that is really interesting. I know Wayne Avrili, who we'll get on eventually, is a busker down in London. And he comes up here like every other weekend to come to the Monday Club and be here in Liverpool.
Yeah.
And he mentions that it's not nearly as friendly.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's crazy. I feel like Liverpool pride is something special as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like people from Liverpool are so proud to be from Liverpool.
Yeah.
You do
Scouse
not get that.
English.
Sorry?
Scouse not English.
That's not English, yeah. Like, yeah, it's really special. You don't
Mhm.
get that anywhere else in England, I don't think.
No.
No.
You get it a lot in America, but it's in a slightly more annoying way.
Yeah, America's very patriotic. Incredibly.
Oh, goodness. So what we're looking into specifically here is like building brand image for finding success in the community, because I am, after all, a business major, not a music major, so we have to tie my degree into this somehow.
Hell yeah.
But something I've been asking a lot of artists who've been on is, how do you even define success?
Yeah, I've been thinking about this.
Mhm.
I think success for me is, it sounds really pretentious, but like having like like people sing your songs back to you when you play live. That is like the one thing that like
get it.
yeah, if that happens someday, I'm successful.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
It does fill you with something really, really cool, even if
Yeah.
it's just your friends. Like I remember I go to the Monday Club every week.
Yeah.
And the first time that I saw some of the regulars singing one of my songs, I was just like, I'm gonna cry. And then Ian Prowse the other day was like, oh, and the songs you've written, they didn't exist before, and now you play them at the Monday Club, and I know them, and I can sing along. And I'm like, Ian sings my song. Like, it's really something powerful.
It is something so powerful, yeah. Like, I released a song a couple of weeks ago, and, like, I'll just be, like, walking with my friends, and they'll just start singing it, and I'm like, oh, that's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You almost don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm like, oh cool.
Yeah. Like,
thanks.
when someone says, oh, I had your Spotify on this morning, I'm like, okay.
Cool.
I don't know why, but okay.
But yeah, that's, like, how I define success, I think.
Well, I think that's a very interesting way to define it.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
it's very, like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like, a bit random, but yeah.
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 Well, no, it's definitely it gives you that feeling of success.
Yeah.
Or the like, I made it, Mom
Yeah.
kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. How active are you in like the gigging scene, like open mics and stuff? Because we must miss each other at open mics and stuff.
I actually have never done an open mic, so we haven't missed each other.
You've never done
I've never done an open mic.
Have you never done an open mic?
I don't know
in
how I've
Liverpool?
missed this. I honestly have no idea.
What are you doing Sunday? We're going to the Jack.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I've done like gigs in London, not gigs. I've done gigs in London. I've done gigs in Liverpool as well. I've got like a backing band. And we've got a gig in Manchester on Wednesday, which is pretty exciting.
Which get in your time machines, everybody.
Yes. Yeah. Travel back to the past and see my gig. Yeah, that's super exciting. And I've got some more lined up. I actually started a promotions company a couple of weeks ago, so I'm now putting on my own gigs, which is super exciting. Yeah. Yeah, and I love my band to pieces. They're literally like my favorite people in the world.
Well, your own little promotion company. Tell us a bit about that. That sounds very businessy.
So it's called Smile Promotions. I set it up because sorry.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I know. I do just make everything smile related, and then everyone just knows it's me.
You know, it's better than the usual English pessimism. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was fed up of not being able to get gigs. Because like there's just like no gigs for folk musicians in Liverpool.
Yeah.
I feel like it's all like indie rock, and like that's cool, but I'm not indie rock.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm gonna make a promotion company and put on a gig. And so I booked my first one the other day actually. It's on the 17th of May, and it's my EP launch party. So yeah, I'm also releasing an EP. Yeah, and it should be good. I've got like loads of my friends playing, and it's going to be like a massive party in EBGBs. I'm very excited.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So what does that look like? Because I've heard like in music, I know a lot of people who will get like a burner phone and go by a different name to be their own manager, so the manager can be mean and harsh. But like starting your own little promotion thing.
Yeah, I think I definitely did it because I wanted gigs.
Yeah. And
I'm probably going to give myself gigs. But I also want to, like, open it up to other opportunities. I had, like, 2 psychedelic bands reach out to me the other day. Like, literally within 5 minutes of each other. It was, like, fate. Yeah. And so I think I'm going to put on, like, nights for, like, underrepresented genres, basically. Like, psychedelic, like, funk, punk, pop. All of the genres that you don't see a whole lot. Yeah. I'm excited.
Oh, that's really, really interesting.
Yeah.
And exciting.
It is very exciting.
We'll definitely have to get a little schedule of those things.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. But that's really, really interesting.
Yeah.
Now, I know that earlier we were talking about your green.
Yes.
This is part of your brand image that you've built, yeah?
It is indeed. Not quite sure why I picked the colour green. I think I just like it, and I had a lot of green clothes, and so I was like, it works.
Economically.
Yeah, and it's green and daisies for me, because daisies are like my favourite flower of all time. and I can draw them. I can draw them well. So
Fair.
it ended up just like I just drew daisies all over everything, and I've got like daisy tattoos and everything. And so I was like, yeah, it works.
Yeah.
I'll go with the daisies.
Tabby's got her mushrooms. You've got
Yeah,
your daisies.
yeah. And like a
all
little
makes
smile
sense.
at the end of everything, you know. It's gonna be done.
Oh my goodness. Now, you mentioned that it's like something you have actively done as your brand image, but it's also just kind of you. I mean,
Yeah.
you have your daisy tattoos and you like green. So
Yeah.
something that a lot of musicians have been saying is that the musicians that they enjoy watching, or the musicians that they can connect with, or what they think helps them with their success,
Yeah.
is getting to the point where they can just be themselves.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting.
Yeah. I think a lot of like what I'm pushing is like complete authenticity, like complete like an open honesty almost. I don't want to like hide anything from like an audience. I mean, obviously there's boundaries, but like, yeah, like I like it when like musicians are like completely open and honest about like their lives and what they've experienced and stuff. Especially because like I like grew up not seeing anyone like me on like you know, in media and stuff, because I'm like queer, I'm mixed race, like, you know, I'm non-binary, and there was no one who was exactly like me.
Yeah.
I sort of want to be like that representation for
Yeah,
like
well, that's
someone like me.
really incredible. you
Yeah.
know. It's important to do those kinds of things.
Yeah.
It's also intimidating to do those kinds of
It's
things.
terrifying, yeah.
It's intimidating being the one in the group.
Yeah.
Even like something as simple as the Monday Club, something that's come up. It's a 35 plus sausage fest.
Yeah.
So going alone as a woman, for me sometimes it's like,
Yeah.
but you gotta do it because someone's gotta do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And like, yeah, I think it's important to talk about these things. Yeah. And to like, because like, yeah, you were saying like about defining success. If someone like looks up to me and goes, oh yeah, I feel like represented by this, that's also like a big, like that's like my biggest success.
Definitely.
Yeah, making people feel a bit more like at home in themselves, I guess. Yeah.
So wholesome. So wholesome compared to the interview we did yesterday, where a Canadian was just like ranting about how English don't understand the concept of apex predators.
Beautiful.
Oh god, what a range this show is. So you're doing your degree in music, yes?
I am indeed.
So how long have you been a musician?
Since the age of like 6, I can't lie. I asked for piano lessons when I was 5 years old. Wow. Because I wanted to learn Adele's Someone Like You. I was like, I want to be able to play this. And so I got piano lessons, and then I actually did, do you know what Stagecoach is?
I do not.
Yeah, it's like a musical theatre, like stage school. I did that for like 8 years, and that's where I learned how to sing. Yeah, and then from that I was like, I kind of hate acting and dancing. Like I'm just not good at it. Like, I cannot move whatsoever.
The actress behind the camera is getting about to
I mean,
leave.
I would love to be able to act, but it's just not like I can't like. It just doesn't work in my head.
Not all of us are as talented as you, Ellie.
Exactly. Yeah, that's probably why I'm. Yeah.
For those of you who can't hear, she said, it's because you went into musical theatre full of nits.
But yeah, from that, learned how to sing. And then I only started playing guitar in lockdown.
Oh.
Yeah. But from there, I've been writing since I was like 9 years old. I found this video the other day. It was like me when I was like 8 or 9ish, and I like burst into like my living room at home, and I go, I wrote a song, and I have this piece of paper, and I go, whoa, yeah, whoa, and that's the whole song. But that was my first song.
I don't know why I thought of this the other day, but I remember music was starting to become a big part of my life when I was probably like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
And then I like tried to write a song.
Yeah.
But I wrote a song where the chorus was "All You Need Is Love," and my dad was like, "You see, that is a song by this group called the Beatles." Fast forward 12 years, I live on Matthew Street, so that's fun. He was like, "Nice try, kid." And then I didn't write another song for like 7 years. Oh my god. Yeah, it is funny.
Yeah, I was listening to a lot of One Direction at the time, so there was just no lyrics. It was just lots of words and yes. Yeah. Ever since then, I've just been writing. Like, it's just always been there. Yeah. I actually wrote a song on the way here, on the walk.
Damn.
Yeah.
Multitasking.
Just me like vigorously typing onto my phone as I'm like speed walking here. Yeah.
No, I know that's what everyone keeps saying. Just write.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
Do you do it like Dolly?
I don't. I actually. No, that would be really cool. Yeah, no, I like.
On the go. Get your liquid
Hell yeah. That's so cool.
Well, you write the lyrics, but what about like the melodies and stuff?
I just remember it. I don't know how. Yeah, like, well, usually I think I'm gonna remember it, and then I actually don't, and then it changes into a completely different song. But yeah, like I got like an idea on the way down here, and I was like, okay, let me just feel some ideas. And I write like loads of little lines everywhere. It's like a little like mind map of like scattered ideas, and then like when I sit down like at my guitar or like at a piano or something, I'll be like, okay, this sort of works here and this works here, and then it'll be a song. Yeah,
I do feel that. Sometimes I have the melody first, but usually I have like one line that I hear how it's supposed to be, and then I have to try and build the song.
Yes, that's literally exactly what I do. Yeah. But I never write. I was going to say I never write with chords, but I literally wrote a song the other day where I did chords first.
Well, it's okay. John Lindsay lovingly asked that this be a place safe for hypocrisy, so go ahead.
Yes, exactly. I'm a massive fucking hypocrite. Yeah, like, yeah. I like doing lyrics first, though.
Well, I think that another interesting thing, being the overthinker that a lot of us are, everyone keeps saying that you need to work from the subconscious. And I've found that really interesting. And ever since I heard both, I think it was Ian Prowse and Caitlin Eve say that, I've tried that and it's worked.
Whoa.
And my overthinking everything brain is just kind of like, oh, maybe we don't need to overthink. And I'm low-key having a crisis, but it's fine.
What does working from the subconscious mean? What does that?
What?
I'm reading that right now. That's
the
exact page I've just flipped.
Oh my god.
Whoa. That means that it's true.
This is a sign.
I can't even take myself seriously. But no, just working from the subconscious, like, not, like, just kind of sitting down and letting the lyrics flow and then not thinking about them till afterwards.
I think that's what I do.
Yeah.
I think that's what I do. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very Freudian.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just sort of start typing, and then there's a song. Yeah.
Well, even like I'm from a family of overthinkers, and my mom will be like, "I don't know what those words mean. What are you trying to say?" But it's a song that, like, when I sing, people are like, "Oh my god!" But the ones I think about and the ones that make sense, people are like, "Eh." So it's
My dad. We were listening to. Do you know Lucy Dacus?
I'm afraid I do not.
That's cool. She's got a song called Night Shift, and it's like one of those like gut wrenching songs, you know, like one of the ones that like you know they're gonna like scream and cry to.
Yeah.
I was playing it in the car with my dad, and he went. It was like the lyrics are, "You've got a 9 to 5, so I'll take the night shift," and it's like about like you know emotional abuse and all that fun stuff. And my dad was like, why is she complaining about this guy having a normal job? Like, you know, like, you know, she's working nights. That's okay. Like, they don't get to see each other. That's okay. And I was like, that's not what it's about. It was great. It was great.
You know what's really funny? It's funny to me what songs of mine, like different members of my family like.
Yeah.
Like my uncle who is in like this like grunge punk band loves all my really depressing shit. And I'm like, you got it, Sketo. You and me.
Hell yeah.
Or like my dad will like some of my really depressing songs and I'm like, are you okay?
Yeah.
But it is interesting.
Yeah.
So you've mentioned this single and this EP. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So I wrote this EP like from the start of lockdown till about like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
It's been a long old time in the making. So I released Happy, which is my first single, on the 24th of Feb. And that was just like so affirming. Like I love that song more than anything in the whole world. I know that's really pretentious because it's my
Makes
song.
you quite happy.
It makes me quite happy. It is actually not a very happy song, but it's, you know, fun
It's
times.
okay. It's a safe place for hypocrisy.
Exactly.
Hypocrisy is my G.
It's like, you know, we're all happy, and it's like social media is killing us all. Hell yeah. So I released Happy, which is actually my mum's favourite song of mine, which is nice. Yeah, and then I've got another one coming out very soon. The date is TBA, because I don't know the date yet, because I decided to produce the whole EP myself. Just, you know, like, why would you pay someone else to do it when you can do it yourself?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I still have to finish it, basically. So Misplaced will be coming out at some point in the near future, and that's about being...
You know, you can just say that it's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
And you just got to keep them on their toes.
Yeah, like...
It's all a marketing strategy.
You know, you don't know, I don't know. We'll find out. It'll be fun. Yeah, and then I've got an EP coming out around, like, May time. Yeah, which is super exciting. I'm excited to share all the songs with the world.
That is very exciting.
Yeah.
And I think with that, we'll head off to our couch concert. Do you know what you're going to be playing for us?
I do. I'm actually playing Happy, believe it or not. Should I start? Take my hand, I'll walk you through the door, always swimming in pools of our own reflections. We
Zara, that was fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Very, very happy. Very happy.
Very happy
to have heard
indeed.
that. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course,
So
anytime.
fun.
Is there anything you want to plug before you go?
Yeah, my Instagram. Well, actually, all of my socials, but my Instagram is also Zara Smile with a 1 instead of the I. Yeah, so if you follow that, I post like every day and keep everyone updated on all the things I'm doing.
Beautiful. All
Hell yeah.
right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you all for watching.
Never seems to be happy.